Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to another episode of Pressing Events. In today's episode, we see where the Integrity Commission chairman says he has nothing to apologize for, saying, "Don't hold your breath." In addition to this, Minister Damon Crawford brought to light the issue of national health insurance, stating, "Better together." Lastly, we have Mayor Swaby speaking on the importance of the Integrity Commission. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I want to subscribe to me. For the human tube. Tune in for the human tube.
Now, in an article published by the Jamaica Gleaner, it reads where a statement by President of the Senate, Mr. Finson, he called on Chairman of the Integrity Commission, retired Justice Mr. Panton, to apologize for disrespectful and contemptuous remarks he made while addressing a parliamentary oversight committee earlier this week. Now, Sinclair, who was the proceeding officer in the absence of Mr. Finson, said he was in full support of the call by the Senate President as he expressed his displeasure with Panton's comments. However, when asked by the Gleaner yesterday if he would tender an apology to the members of the legislature, Panton quipped, "They are just joking when they are asking for an apology." Continuing, the IC chairman said, "There is nothing to apologize for, so nobody should hold their breath waiting for an apology." The former president of Jamaica's Courts of Appeal urged parliamentarians to place focus on matters that need their attention in the legislature. Now, Panton further stated, "I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking water here," said Panton as he exhibited a bottle of water. Now, another remark that seemingly disturbed Mr. Tavares, Finson, and Sinclair was the signaling by Panton that he would reach out to Governor Senator Dr. Sapphire Longmore, a consultant psychiatrist, for her to have words with some members of the House. He described Panton's remarks as rude, offensive, and out of order. Sinclair said the IC chairman was questioning whether the water consumed by parliamentarians in the Garden House was contaminated and further recommended psychiatric evaluation of lawmakers. The Deputy Senate President also referenced Finson's exasperations with what he suggested was Panton's inference that reports and/or information from the Integrity Commission might have leaked into the public domain via the Parliament of Jamaica. "I believe that the comments that were made impugned the integrity not only of the leaders of the Senate and the lower house, but also the clerk and the officers of the Parliament," said Sinclair. Do we stand with Mr. Panton as he said that he doesn't owe them an apology and they'd have to wait for one? And also stating, don't hold your breath. Basically saying, "I will not give you guys an apology." He said what he said and he's standing 10 toes on what he said. Now, in addition to Mr. Panton's statement of "don't holding your breath," we have Mayor Swaby highlighting the importance of the Integrity Commission. Let's have a look.
Councillors, we cannot ignore our the growing public concern that some parliamentarians have not yet signed Integrity Code of Conduct for public officials. This sends a troubling message to the people we serve, undermining the principles of transparency and accountability which we seek to uphold. We must ensure that all public officials adhere to the standard of integrity required in public life. I have also noticed what appears to be a coordinated attack on the Integrity Commission by certain political actors and their affiliates. Let me be clear, this is wrong. These attacks are not just harmful to the Commission, but they also undermine the critical work it does as guardian of transparency, accountability, and ethics in our democracy. Councillors,
Now we move on to another issue where in the Senate, Senator Crawford highlighted the importance of a national health insurance scheme. And he said that it's time to ensure every Jamaican has access to the care they deserve. Let's make healthy security a reality for all.
Be better together is through a national health insurance. Because there are so many sufferers of cancer that has suffered from health poverty due to the cost of fighting that disease. And a national insurance allows for all of us to combine to create an avenue, especially for those less informed and less equipped financially, to be able to get the necessary treatment and to have the types of medical checkups to find it early. A lot of the delay has also been educated by a lack of financial capacity to where healthcare is not prioritized in spending. We can be stronger together with a national insurance. We can better.
That's it for today, folks. Let me know in the comment section. Do we think that it was relevant for them to ask for an apology from Mr. Panton? Also, what do we think about his response that they should not hold their breath, that he will not apologize? Stating the relevance of the Integrity Commission. And lastly, what are our stance on providing health insurance for all Jamaicans so that we could have a better Jamaica? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe for another episode of Pressing Events. I'm your host, Abigail Campbell. Soon come.
I want to subscribe to me. For the human tube. Tune in for the human tube.
When you buy you mean you.
I